What's good, YouTube? This IQ Domino coming back at y'all with another motherfucking bang of a video. Now today we're gonna be going over 1 sociopath versus 5 empaths. Now this should be easy to figure out. This should be easy. This should be one of them easy ones for us, especially the motherfuckers that's in the lab. You feel me? Give me 1 second though.
I'm an empath.
I am an empath.
I'm an empath.
I'm an empath.
I am an empath.
I am an empath. I am an empath.
I'm an empath.
I'm an empath.
I am an empath.
I am an empath.
It's the dude with the curly hair. It's either the dude with the curly hair or the girl in the middle top middle. This nigga's a gummy bear. She's a teddy, you know what I'm saying? She's a, what's them things used to be called? Them little cartoon characters? Tiggly bear, I forgot the name of them. She's look like she adorable. She look nice. Them two up there look like they might have an agenda.
So let's go around and say what makes us an
A
empath.
sociopath is somebody who just lie. Like somebody can be adorable and be a big ass liar.
I am an emotional empath, so I can sense people's emotions very quickly from afar.
I feel emotions in my body. I'm like a sponge, so I'll like soak up the people's emotions around me and then throw it back at them.
It's a thermometer. You know how to feel the room. The temperature is very in your face, and you know how to adjust to it.
It's not him. It's her.
Being an empath for me helps me with my work as a mental health advocate.
I think it's a big difference between relating to people's emotions versus feeling. Like anyone can feel what other people are feeling, but it's different to relate and actually feel those emotions for yourself.
I would say that I'm also the type of person to really place myself in another person's shoes, and also I'm a sponge as well. I feel like if I see someone crying, I fight the urge to cry myself.
Well, I'm also on the spectrum, so as an autistic empath, I can sense things very easily, and not only that, it's a blessing and a bit of a curse because it could also lead me to getting possibly taken advantage of.
Me too. I have the tism also. Yay. Tism buddies.
I have autism also.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
When I heard someone else was on the spectrum, I felt less alone. As an autistic person, we feel a lot.
And I think too, like we can always tell like how someone walks. Like we can feel the weight of their like shoulders literally touching the ground. And so I think watching how someone walks and things like that, like you can definitely feel where they're at. Have you ever done that before?
Like this, or do they walk like this, or like this? I don't know. I've never paid attention to it.
Oh my God, yeah. Can we like try and walk back and, well, this is kind of a small space. Usually we'll ask people like, I want
Big ass pants
ask them,
on.
I'll watch them walk.
Essentially,
Essentially, then I'll get a little bit more.
Okay, so fashion show.
All right.
Oh, she's gonna do a catwalk. We're gonna like really do this.
No, just kidding.
Okay, okay. That's chill.
I thought it was an interesting strategy. I had never thought about going that method or that way. And I was also like nervous to walk a certain way that I don't know how an empath would walk or not walk.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay.
I feel like we're like thoughts. Okay.
Oh, we're.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
Okay.
We're good.
You're definitely with us 'cause you walked
Oh,
no. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
That's not embarrassing at all. Oh, God.
Oh my God, bro! No. She was not. Nah, she definitely ain't the sociopath.
Okay, we're good. Anyway, next.
I knew she wasn't, but
It's okay. It felt graceful.
she was so subconscious about how she was looking that she literally failed.
Right? That's not going to be on the. Yeah. Surprise, the fall was fake. So I wanted to fall to see if people would react. So either people would feel empathetic towards me and go, oh no, are you okay? And like try to help me up. Or people would giggle because they'd feel like the secondhand embarrassment. So I was trying to see like who didn't react at all because that person was probably the odd one out.
It seemed like it could have been fake, and I thought, oh, maybe she's the one. I'm not sure. I don't know how to walk. Oh my
Don't
gosh.
walk like me and we're good.
Am I supposed to pretend to be
Oh, I
confident?
mean, you just be yourself.
Just be
Okay,
yourself.
okay, awesome.
Like you're walking through the house, you're going to the kitchen, you're gonna make some food.
That's how I do.
I feel that.
I feel like I'm getting judged.
No,
you're not.
you got this. All right, very exciting.
You have a really good walk.
Wow. What I noticed from the walk is a lot of awkwardness. Like Christine had an awkward walk, Cassie had an awkward walk, Allison just fumbled. So I just noticed that there was a lot going on there. I think Austin was probably the biggest giveaway that he probably was an empath.
What do you guys do for work?
I'm a Lego artist, so I build with Lego. I get to play with Lego all day.
I am actually an artist. I actually make a lot of art designs. As of late, I've been working on some figure drawing and oil painting because I'm currently in college. And outside of that, I also do photography.
Oh, that is so
Yes.
awesome. I work as a social media manager for an oil painter in La Jolla. So it's
so
funny the
cool.
art. Yeah.
Yes.
Mine's very complicated. I work with the public, but like I'm in the public and I do a lot of like journey walks and experiences with people. I'm like an Airbnb host as well as like other things.
So you got the
Photography,
walking on point.
yeah.
Walk in.
Yeah, and then photography would be my little like paint.
I'm a student. I'm in high school still, but senior year, almost done, thank goodness. And then
Let's just be honest, everybody in high school is lying their ass off.
I work at my church just on like the weekends.
I think you can learn a lot from what someone does for work. A lot of creative types seem to be empathetic, so that kind of like threw me off that we were all kind of creative types of people.
Y'all know the movie Inside Out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie kind of shows some people's indications of like what's their leading emotions. Because if you notice with Riley, her leading emotions were joy and sadness, and then with the eventual movie will be anxiety, which I can relate so much.
Inside Out too.
Yes.
I voted for Veronica at the very beginning just because she was a little bit more quiet.
Her wardrobe is a little bit darker. Her energy was a little lower. She was kind of quiet. She seemed a little bit nervous.
She might be the one though. That's the thing, cause she lied already. Like, she actually might be the one. She might be the one. That's the crazy part. That she really might be the one. Let me go ahead and pay attention like that.
Her energy was a little lower. She was kind of quiet. She seemed a little bit nervous.
She was a little quiet, and everything she responded was not adding up to an extent.
I'm more of a listener. I'm very observant. That's mostly how I'm able to figure out stuff about people. So I think that I probably wasn't talking as much as I should have, and they thought that that was suspicious.
You okay?
Yeah, I was just watching this cat video and it made me really sad, and then I went into this mental spiral thinking about all
For you help of today's train.
better help there. That better.
My life would be my mother, because she's really the only person I mostly have. She's the one that really understood me, especially when winter stage, I'm just not feeling it.
I would say it's probably my bestie Mookie, because like I call him whenever something good happens or whenever something bad happens, and he kind of like matches my energy. So if like something really good is happening, and then he'll be like, oh my God, I'm so excited, and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm excited that you're excited, and then we just kind of build. Like, whereas like if something really good happens and I tell my mom, she's like, okay, and I'm like, ah.
Oh, this is really hard. I actually think there's a lack of because of it. Maybe my brother is a little bit, but like what's interesting is because I'm an Airbnb host, like, and I share the space with my guests, I typically get a lot of empaths staying with me because it's not typical that someone would want to live with someone else. And so it's really like my guests, and it's the people that stay with me.
My former pastor was the most empathetic person around me. He's currently deceased, and I opened up to him about a lot of things, and he didn't judge me, and I'm very grateful that I had him in my life.
That's beautiful.
Really is.
I would say that the most empathetic person in my life is definitely my sister. She has grown up with special needs, and I feel like she's just such a people person as well, and she's taught me so much about love, about patience, about, I feel like I'm about to cry, about just so much. So she's definitely the biggest empath in my life, for sure.
She was talking about something emotional, and I was like kind of looking at her eyeballs to see if they were gonna like water up, and I didn't see a lot of watering up, even though she's like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I was like, are you?
What was the most like traumatic thing that happened that you noticed that it brought it out of you even further?
Oh my gosh. I would say for me, had a really bad car accident, like at the end of high school. And my best friend was in like the passenger side with me. And obviously we ended up leaving unhurt, and I'm so grateful that that was the case. But I think that made me more empathetic because I did not want anything to happen to her. And also, it's also made me appreciate life. You just never know when your last moment.
Being homeless has brought out empathy. Well, I'm not currently homeless, but I was homeless, and that has brought out a lot of empathy in me, and that's why I work with homeless people, because I want them to know that the world has not given up on them. Being homeless shaped me a lot. It actually made me a better person. When I was on the streets, I wanted to help other people that were worse off than me, and that's when I started being an empathetic person.
Yeah, and I was gonna say for me, probably was like because usually I go to my mom, but like when she lost her mother or my grandmother, and what was crazy enough, it was in 2019, and that was actually the year I was graduating from high school. Everything turned differently, and especially as, of course, as someone on the spectrum, I probably got more empathetic once I started realizing I kept being taken for granted to the point it was so mind-numbing, and I couldn't help myself out, but I was able to help other kids who has more higher levels of whether it's autism or even Down syndrome, to help them out know it's okay.
How do you take 20,000 children in the middle of New York City without anybody seeing?
Everybody in that bit of their feelings. All right. I got two people.
I think she was just putting on a persona. So I thought she had like some sociopath tendencies, and I just was like, oh, why is she?
The reason why I would say was her, because she got a boy best friend. Let's just be honest. And ladies, y'all know, y'all don't really be giving a fuck about what y'all best friend talking. Y'all boy best friend, guy best friend, guy friend, really be talking about. Y'all just do that, you know what I'm saying? Just to, that's the reason why she caught my eye. The other girl to the left caught my eye because she was on some shit like, oh, I got into a car accident. You feel me? I got more empathetic towards her. That's one person, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, that's kind of you being empathetic, so I kind of get it. But the thing about being an empath is that you kind of do it to everybody. You feel me? She said, oh, whenever, it was like, I don't know. I could be wrong about her, though. I could be wrong. I do think it's one or the other. I could be wrong, but
Some sociopath tendencies.
I know it ain't him. I just know it's not. He's still a possibility, but I know it's not Pinstripe. He too, and I know it's not old girl who sit like this. The two black people, I know it's not them, because they seem like they real antisocial. And the other dude, he seem like he real sociable, but he real gullible. Like it's not even just what he's saying; it's really how he express it that lets you know, like he gullible because he holding all the shit he's saying in. Like what he really mean, he holding back a little bit. Like he really scared for real. You know what I'm saying? So, and he feeling all the emotions. You feel me? Look at him. Now him, he questionable. He questionable for me because he kind of smooth with it. You feel me? He's smooth with it. A motherfucker that know how to talk can't be a sociopath, and you not even know it unless you ask him like real thought-provoking questions, because he's smooth with it. So you never know. But I got 3 people with mine, but I got to keep listening to what they know.
And I just was like, oh, why is she trying to like curate an image around herself? So,
although I really liked her story, it just felt like it was somewhat typical non-empath behavior. I voted for her mostly because I just wasn't really feeling it within that round.
This is what I'm saying. Like, listen to what they saying though. You know he empath. It's done. He feel everything. He's a woman. Well, her with him, listen to what he's
Putting on a persona. So I thought she had like some sociopath tendencies. And
seemed like she putting on a persona.
And I just was like, oh, why is she trying to like curate an image around herself? So
Why is she trying to curate an image about herself? Like, that's a thought process. That's not a, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he don't, no disrespect to my boy, but he really like the only like guy there for real. So
That was probably like why I got voted out. And also when I started explaining stuff about my sister and the traumatic incident, I felt like I was choking up and I felt like I was getting nervous. And so I think that made me think like, okay, I'm probably gonna get voted out.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubts, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
Okay, what's your favorite Disney movie?
I would say two, one from Disney, one from Pixar. My Disney would be Big Hero 6, because I can relate with Hero. And for Pixar, I had to give them credit because they got me real good. Turning Red.
Okay.
I felt May's pain deeply, real deeply.
What about you guys?
Oh, it's The Little Mermaid. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you were before me. It's just as soon as I thought, I was like, I love Pocahontas because I cried during Pocahontas. But The Little Mermaid is also good too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same storyline.
It's very much so.
Mine's Hercules.
Hercules.
The music's so good. So I wanted to know about people's favorite Disney movies specifically because there are certain Disney movies that just are too emotionally like get. If Lion King's your favorite movie, there is something wrong with you because when Simba's dad dies and he's like, Papa, wake up, you're like, my heart can't take it.
Okay, I'm really thinking this through. Like, who broke your heart?
Oh God.
And explain like what you felt.
Okay, so I am 31 years old, and this is like cringy that I'm saying this on Jubilee, but I'm 31 years old and I've never had a boyfriend. So there's this saying, and it goes, it is better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And I agree with that because I would have loved to have a boyfriend, or now that I'm in my 30s, a husband. So yeah, I never got my heart broken in a romantic way, unfortunately. I don't know if that's unfortunate or not, but yeah.
it is. Life is pain. That's the beauty of life, the hurt. In a weird way, the beauty of life is hurt. Whenever you experience the hurt, it causes you to evolve, it causes you to change, it causes you to love yourself more, it causes you to, have insight on the world and love other people because the hurt you've been through. You feel me? It's like it builds you. It builds your character. If you never experienced that, initially you still a child. Like you still a child. I ain't saying you gotta have sex and do all that blase, be in long-term relationships. I ain't saying you gotta have all that, but you gotta experience some type of pain. Like she was homeless, so she experienced that. But it's something about relationships. When you're in relationships, is one of the most character building things. If you in a relationship for the right reasons, to be honest.
A few family members who, okay.
Not just relationships, but friendships, networking, all that. Business relationships as well. I'm gonna be honest, like. Some of the most mental provoking people are usually in business. I'm gonna be honest, man, because especially when they're actually trying to really get some things to really come together. Oh yeah, they really gonna really get into your head a little bit. Y'all get into each other's head because y'all, at the end of the day, y'all working for a project. Y'all trying to reach towards an end goal. So y'all building each other up. Y'all understanding each other's weaknesses. Y'all, taking each other's weaknesses to trying to see. Giving little clues or giving solutions on how to turn those weaknesses to strengths. It's a beautiful thing when you actually connect with people. I never understood why people don't like other people, but it's the world we live in. You feel me?
Okay, not emotions. There's a few family members who I am no longer connected with. Who, yeah. If I talk more, I'm gonna cry. But it's
this is good.
But yeah.
Definitely would be love and lost. And so like for me, it was like going through that experience. This person was also like empathetic. So for her and I, it was like very much like we could feel a lot of what was going on in the world. And I feel like I lost my partner. I asked this also because like.
You know what's crazy? I know some autistic people that's very manipulative. I know autistic people that's very manipulative. Like, matter of fact, I've never ran across an autistic person that wasn't very manipulative. This just changed my whole shit. Autistic people be manipulative. Like on some real shit. Man, this shit crazy.
There's
right?
things that
This is
happen
tough.
afterwards.
This is tough.
When you lose someone, or like there's a breakup, or there's some type of trauma.
Alright, so this is what I got to say. This is my biggest thing. Why do y'all think she never experienced love? Like, leave that down below. Why y'all think she never experienced love? Leave it down below right now. Don't try to jump to the end and try to cheat and then see. No, don't wait to the end of the video and then try to. No, go in the comments. Yeah, I want to hear that. I want to see what y'all, was thinking at this point.
When you lose someone, or like there's a breakup, or there's some type of trauma.
Y'all think it's Austin?
We have a tie.
Oh boy.
The tie is between Austin and Aaron. So you guys will get 20 seconds each to state your case. Ready, set, go.
I'm an empath because, one, I understand emotions completely through everybody. I, in fact, also understand empath through also tarot cards, and I also love studying energies through zodiacs and other ways to channel people's energies and be openly understanding for them. So that's why I'm an empath.
My only saying is,
I ain't lying. If it's him, I feel so played. I feel so played. I ain't gonna
in
cap.
silence, you can still hear words. And so I just think that, I don't know, I think Austin said a lot. I was gonna say, Austin said a lot, that's all I'm saying.
Don't hate me.
I think we were suspicious about Aaron because he seemed too empathetic.
Aaron seemed a little sketch because he didn't echo people's reactions. He just was like very calm, cool, and collected and stuff like that. So I thought maybe it would be him, but I feel so bad. We still love you.
I might have not spoken so much. I wasn't as bubbly as the others. It was just easy maybe to have me be voted out next.
No offense, but if you still think stocks, real estate, or crypto are the best passive income,
It might be the autistic.
Today we embark on a journey to the tranquil awakening. Here to the sea hand.
Please. That means you voted out the mole, and you win. If the light turns red, that means the mole is still in the box, and you lose. Let's change the lights in 3, 2, 1.
What y'all think? I ain't gonna lie. I think it's gonna be green. I ain't lying. Autistic chicks be liars, bro. Autistic people be liars, bro. They be liars, bro. They be like really good liars, bro. That's my thing. You know what's crazy is that I went from her to her. That's the crazy part. But autistic people really be like liars, bro. So I don't even know.
Change the lights in 3, 2, 1. All right, well, the person who is not an empath, please step forward and reveal yourself in 3, 2, 1.
Yes! I knew it couldn't have been you.
I was so irritated because I was the only person I found out from the first round that sniffed her.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I said that shit. Autistic people be liars. That shit changed my whole shit. I was like, autistic people be liars, bro. They be liars. Most of them niggas be liars, bro. That really be their problem socially because they lie too fucking much.
Her out right away.
I thought we were golden. I mean, we got the 3 tisms And I did not expect like
that shit. That's life experience. Cause you hear autism, you be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But I thought about it. I'm like, I ran across an autistic girl. She lied about everything. I know a nigga that's autistic, and that nigga lied about everything. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas, like, I'm like, matter of fact, I was even in school with a girl who was autistic, and she used to sit there and literally, like, every day faithfully used to, like, play a character. Every day faithfully until you make her mad that she just get human. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, this shit crazy, bro.
anything from those two at all. Maybe if I was closer to her, maybe I would have felt some energy vibes. But yeah, I had no idea.
I am not an empath. I have autism and ASPD, which is antisocial personality disorder.
She said, when she said she ain't never had nobody, that's what really, she never experienced no love. And I ain't gonna lie, she not really my cup of tea, but she not ugly. She not ugly. You know, her teeth a little, but she got a good smile at the same time. She got pretty eyes. If that is her hair, she has nice hair. You know what I'm saying? She got, you know what I'm saying? She alright. I can see a nigga trying to crush that. To not have nobody ever is crazy. You 31, you a bitch, you be lying. You be lying.
Which is technically affected me in many. Antisocial personality disorder has affected me in many different ways. I talk about it on my YouTube channel, which is Chocolate Autism. I do not completely lack empathy. I have cognitive empathy, but I do not have emotional empathy. Everything that I said is true. I work with people that are mentally ill, people that are homeless, people that have substance abuse issues that are on the streets. When people think about sociopaths, they automatically think murderers, you know, like bad people. But they don't understand that there is a spectrum.
Sociopath is a fucking liar. If you killing people, that's a psychopath. If you killing people in line to people, you have social, you socio and psycho. You know what I'm saying? Socio is just somebody who know how to manipulate, you know, lie, deceive, and move pieces around, tell half-truths and things like that just to get what they want. They know how they real good deceivers. You feel me? So, that's why I was like, you'd be surprised, bro. Really be autistic people that be fucking liars, bro.
Low-functioning sociopaths have...
Because they be antisocial. You see what I'm saying? They be real antisocial, but they be lying. Like, when they do put out input, they lie. They don't know how to be... It's hard for them to be honest. They'd rather just lie than just be... They'll tell a full-blown lie instead of just being honest.
Low impulse control, and most of them have a low IQ, and they do go out and hurt people and act on their intrusive thoughts. People that are high-functioning sociopaths might have intrusive thoughts, but there's a misconception that people that have ASPD don't care about others. It's not that we don't care about people's feelings, we just don't understand them.
Hearing about the spectrum of how sociopaths can be, that was very helpful to me because I did have someone close to my life who was on the extreme spectrum, especially someone who wanted to be malicious towards others. So seeing someone who was bubbly and kind of like kind and a little bit reserved but nice, like that was just different.
Sociopathy has affected me in many different ways. It has affected my love life because I don't have one. And I don't know if I'm capable of love. I don't.
Bitch, stop. You capable of love. You just need to stop fucking lying. You be lying too goddamn much. I ain't lying. That's one thing about like people who be antisocial, people who like get labeled sociopath. They forget what there's like. They take that label on and they forget what really make the label the label. Like if a motherfucker like look at her, you see a fucking nerd, right? That's what she look like, a nerd. The motherfucker be like, you look like a nerd. All she gotta do, take off the glasses, do something with her hair, change her clothes. She not a nerd no more. She just an intelligent woman. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, making changes and for the better, and you'll lose them labels. That I think everybody has been a sociopath once in their life. Everybody has been manipulative once in their life. Especially if you actually a very knowledgeable person or a person who's really good at being you you had to go through that. You had to be a sociopath, or you had to be around somebody and you seen the example of it. You had to be around it to really know what not to do, why you shouldn't do things, because it builds you up to it build up your understanding of seeing like this is the path I need to go down. You feel me? When you're not doing that, you're not going down that path. You just saying I am what I am. You're initially giving yourself a way out. That's like most people in society. We not most people here in the lab. You clicked on this video, you obviously ain't most, but you get what I'm saying.
Understand love. Obviously, I try to love my mother and my sister, but I do not know what love is. I do not know what happiness is. I try to pretend to be, you know, a functioning member of society because I don't want to be an outcast. But honestly, I spend most of my life pretending. Not as much as today, but yeah, I'm just pretending to be happy when sometimes I feel nothing. But I am not going to let sociopathy define me. I'm not going to be a crappy person just because I feel nothing, because I know that other people do have feelings and emotions, even though I honestly lack probably 80% of emotions.
How did you feel when you found out that you won?
Can I be honest?
Yes.
I felt nothing. I just wanted.
This bitch crazy. Alright, man, that's all I got for y'all, man. It's IQ Domino, man. Leave a like down below if you like this type of content and subscribe because I drop bangers like this all the time. And I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all.